Hey, what's going on, everybody? Tony hanging out here in the Music Room live with you guys tonight for a kind of unexpected edition of the Music Room live. Had kind of intended to go to bed tonight, but at 12 o'clock tonight on December 11th, brand new music dropped. So we want to talk to you guys about the brand new album, the brand new surprise album from Tylor Swift called Evermore. Alright guys, as always, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you guys always tuning in and sharing in the music with me. I really appreciate you guys. And if I could just ask you guys to please check that subscribe button down below. Give it a click, and that way you'll never miss out on a future video here for the Music Room Live. And we would truly appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. Okay, so the news came down that tonight, or actually this morning at midnight, actually it was about 12:03 on my watch, the brand new Tylor Swift album, Evermore, was released. It is Taylor's 9th studio record and her second in just 5 months. If you guys remember, back in July of this year, Taylor released the album called Folklore. So this has been quite a treat for Swifties out there, and I gotta be honest, usually December is quite a quiet month for brand new music, so to have this is a treat for music fans all around the world. So we're going to kind of get into it a little bit. Now, I'm going to say that first off, we're not going to play any of the new music. We don't have permission to do that. So if you're here thinking you're going to hear the new album, I can't do that. I don't have the copyright permissions, so this isn't the video for you. This is not going to be any kind of major review of the record because I'm not really qualified. I am a casual Tylor Swift fan at best. I appreciate what Taylor's done. I think that her career is incredible. What I really want to comment on is what she's doing right now, so much better than just about any artist out there during a national pandemic. So let's get into it. Let's talk about Tylor Swift's 9th studio record, Evermore. Alright, so as we said, Folklore just came out in July. A lot of people are just saying this is leftover material from that record. That's not really the case. As Taylor has explained, she was on a roll writing. There's not much else to do right now. So she really was just in that mindset of continuing to write music. So, yeah, this is a continuation of Folklore, but I do believe it is a separate record and it's a continuation, not leftover. So this isn't like a B-side type record. This isn't a junk type record. It's legit. So Taylor does continue on her the vein of Folklore. It's not a poppy record by any means. This is a very mature Tylor Swift record. This is a very organic, earthy record, and I think kind of appropriate for what we've been going through here this year in 2020. So for all you younger people out here watching this, if I had to describe this record, it to me would be Tylor Swift embracing her inner Tori Amos. Okay? If you don't know who Tori Amos is, go check out the record Little Earthquakes, Under the Pink, Boys for Pele. I think hopefully you'll hear the correlation between that, and I love it because what I love so much about music and what the purpose of the Music Room is to embrace the old with the new, bring it together for one music community. And I really think that Taylor is kind of hitting on some veins here of things like Tori Amos and some artists like Sarah McLachlan, some things like that, but she's also bringing her Taylorness to it. So this is a great record, guys. I'm telling you, if you're not a Tylor Swift fan, this is a good record. I would go back and listen to Folklore as well. There's so much more to her as an artist. I think Folklore and Evermore kind of show that off. So these are two records that I really think you should check out. They are very much Tylor Swift songs. They are about relationships for the most part. I think there are some spots where Taylor is trying to show us that she's not the same old Taylor. She throws in some swear words here and there, and I don't really know if that's necessary or not, but hey, it's her record, right? But I dig it. I think it shows a lot of growth. I think it shows a lot of maturity. I think it reminds us Tylor Swift is not this 18-year-old kid anymore. You know, she is actually December 13th, 2 days from now, is Taylor's 31st birthday. Can you believe that? So for Taylor's 31st birthday, she gives us the gift of brand new music. So a reminder, though, this is a woman. This is not a young girl. This is not a teenager. This is a woman, and a very mature woman, and a great record. So okay, so right now what just dropped, and we just did the streaming version of it on Amazon Music, is how we We pulled it up, 15 songs, which is incredible. What I am blown away by and what I love, and like I said, I wish so many more artists would be doing this kind of stuff, is at midnight when this album dropped on the streaming services, if you went to Taylor's website, you could order the vinyl, you could order the CD, you could order the cassette. And not only could you get the 15 tracks that you could stream, there's 2 bonus songs. So right there's incentive to go out and buy the physical copy. I mean, why aren't artists doing this? You know what I mean? Why are artists being quiet right now during COVID and complaining and saying, and hey, you know what? I'm not in their shoes, and it does suck for artists. They can't go out and earn their living, but there's no excuse. I mean, Taylor's dropped 2 albums in 5 months, right? She's reaching her audience. She's putting the physical copies out there. Not only could you buy the physical copies on her website, you could buy the merch. I love it. If I'm a Taylor Swiftie, if I say that right, if I'm a Swiftie, I am going to that website. I'm buying the t-shirts, I'm buying the socks, I'm buying the vinyl, I'm buying it all. So kudos to Taylor Swift for doing this. Taylor takes a lot of her knocks from people out there, but I think that Taylor and her team right now are leading the way for how to handle things during this pandemic. Write music. Put your music out there. Market your music. Sell your music. And kudos to Taylor Swift. Like I said, I am not a guy, I do not own the catalog. I'm not a guy that I would not call myself a Swiftie. I hear the songs, you know, I dance when I hear them. I'm like, oh yeah, you know. But like I said, I listened to this record. Some stuff really jumped out at me. Some stuff didn't, and that's okay. Like I said, it's a very mellow. It's a good record for winter. I think it's a winter type record, if that makes any sense. There's some songs that really jump out at me. A song called "Tolerate It" was one that I really like. "Happiness" is another one I really like. It's a piano ballad. Again, gives me those Tori Amos kind of feels. Dorothea, another one that's a very Tori Amos type piano song. Coney Island is a song that features a national that really caught my attention. I really dig it. Cowboy Like Me, I enjoyed very much. Long Story Short is probably the most poppy thing on the record, but not what you would expect. It's very much in the vein of this record, but again, another song that I dig, and I really enjoyed the song called Marjorie about her grandmother, and it really will make you kind of think. So, you know, guys, here it is. Taylor Swift making new music, surprise new music in December when most artists have kind of hibernated, gone on holiday mode. That's been the tradition before COVID, and it's certainly the trend right now. Things have been pretty quiet. So even if you're not a huge Taylor Swift fan, if you're a music fan, this is something to celebrate, something to be excited about. Brand new music coming out in December, and not just a throwaway. This is not a throwaway record. This is not leftovers. This is not scraps from Folklore. This is a brand new record. And you can go to Taylor Swift's website and you can order the vinyl, right? You can get the vinyl. You can get the cassette. I don't care about cassettes. You can get the CDs. And you can get the 2 additional bonus tracks. So a bonus for buying physical music. Guys, I can't think much wrong on this one. Congratulations to Taylor Swift. Happy early 31st birthday to you, and thank you for Evermore. Thank you for showing that music can be produced. Music can survive COVID. Now, I know not everybody's Taylor Swift, but where there's a will, there's a way. Where there's an audience, there's a way. Where there's a website, there's a way. All right, guys. I hope you're doing well. This is just my take on the record. If you are a Taylor Swift fan, I would love for you to comment below. I am looking for a huge Taylor Swift fan to talk about why you love Taylor so much. To share that with us. I would love to share that with you. Music is so powerful. Taylor is powerful with her fans, and I would love to have a conversation with a huge Taylor Swift fan about what it is about Taylor that you love so much. So, if that's you, drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what it is about Taylor that you love, and I'd love to have a conversation with a Swiftie, and a good positive conversation. Maybe I could teach you about Tori Amos, and maybe you could teach me about Taylor Swift, and we could kind of combine our worlds, because I really want that. All right, I want to embrace the new. I want you to embrace the old, and that's what it's all about, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, I appreciate you guys always for being here. Give that subscribe button a click. It may seem very trivial, and I know everybody always asks you to do that, but it would mean a great deal to me. It would do me a great service, and I thank you guys. All right, take care. If I don't talk to you, have a very Merry Christmas, a very happy holidays. We got a lot of stuff going on here in the music room, and I look forward to sharing it with you. Take care, guys.